Hello, everybody. It's good to be here again tonight. I hope to see a whole group of you in here. I'm not sure how many will be able to come in, but we'll see, and we'll go from there. All right. What have we got going on here? Let me take a look. All right. Well, if nobody's in right now, we'll just throw down some oracle cards and see what's going on for today. I know once you go live on these things, it takes a minute or two for people to realize. So, what was your theme for today? Let's see. The theme of today is chaos and conflict. I hope not. I hope you didn't have too much chaos or conflict. But if you did, now you know why. Because that's what was in the cards. All right. If we want to see what's going to happen here, maybe for the next couple of days. Hey, Tree. How are you? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. So I got this new mic and new mic stand. I hope you can hear really well. So for the next week, I mean, the themes are imagine and there's no place like home. That is for sure. Yeah, so I got a new microphone and I'm hoping that it sounds good. That's good. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Did you have any questions tonight? If not, we can always do some other stuff. We can always do some other readings. We can always see, again, what's going on for the next week or so. We could check some oracle cards and see what's going on for the next week. I always like to do those. These are such pretty cards. You've got yin, you've got by the book, and exchanging gifts. Oh, good. I'm glad you have questions. I'm hoping I have answers. What's your question? What is your question? Give you a general reading? Okay. So how does this new microphone sound? Does it sound okay that you're I'm not too loud, not too soft? Oh, that was really good. That was the worst shuffle I ever did in my life. Welcome to everybody who'll be watching later. I usually get some views later on. maybe 15, 20, sometimes 25. And how am I shuffling so bad? Oof. Well, Tree, I hope your reading is better than my shuffling, that's for sure. That's all I can say. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad it sounds good. Are you looking for a boyfriend? Tree? Are you looking for a boyfriend? Because here I see that you are sad and you are alone and things weren't so great. But then it looks like here all of a sudden you found somebody. You find someone and they're you guys are a couple together. He probably brings you some gifts and gives you stuff. And then unfortunately you will walk away and he will have stolen and taken a little piece of your heart with him. And that doesn't sound like a good idea. That doesn't sound happy. But yeah, that's what that general reading was, unfortunately. So how's everything else going? Things going better and stuff? I know you're learning to read tarot. How's that going? Look at that. The Ace of Wands just popped right out. And again, the Seven of Swords. And again, the Six of Cups. My goodness. Look at that. The Page of Wands and the Eight of Cups. All right, the seven of Swords is a little different than the last one. We didn't have Seven of Swords, sorry. We had the 5. It looked like, I believe, the 5 of Swords. Let's see. What education do you think of you? Since you told him about the bully? Well, you have... you've started down a new path with that. That's what he's thinking. You're starting down a new path. And you've taken away more than you've left, that's for sure. Doesn't look like you're really, leaving much behind. You didn't, again, you guys, it seems like he is friendly to you. He's not really in, upset with you. He's happy that you gave him the information that you did, because he needs to know. It was something he really needed to know. He's newly expired. Excuse me, not expired. He's newly inspired. You can see him looking right at the top of that wand, and he's getting some inspiration there. Unfortunately, and now he wants you to walk away from this bully and stay away from her. That's always the case after bullying goes on. You want to definitely stay away from that bully, and that's what he wants you to do. I've gotten comments recently on my backdrop here, and I will give the kudos to my wife who painted it for me. So just for this reason, just to have a nice backdrop for when I do my tarot card reading online, she wanted to make sure I had something nice. What does the Seven of Swords mean? What does it mean, do you mean? What does the Seven of Swords mean when it shows up in a reading, or what does it actually just mean on its own? Let me take a look for it real fast. Usually the Seven of Swords, that's the one where he's stealing stuff, and usually it means that somebody's going to take something away from you, or it could literally mean that they steal something from you. It could mean, if it's a love interest, they could steal your heart, take your heart away, run off with your feelings, and not really, without really caring about how you feel about that. That's usually what the 7 means. If I can find it, I can show it. There it is. There's a 7 of Swords right there. So if you take a look at the 7 of Swords, you see how he's stealing? He's stealing these 5 swords here, and he's trying to get away. He's left a few behind. He's left a little bit behind, but it's he's definitely taking the rest where he doesn't want anybody to know that he's taking them. He's sneaking away, and he just doesn't. That's what it would mean. It would mean sneaking away. It would mean taking what's not yours. It could mean that he, like I said, he's taken a piece of your heart. If it's got to do with that, it could be any of those types of things. Hey, Tiffany, you made it. You made it much earlier tonight. I'm glad to see that. Will you be in a relationship this year? Oh, that's a good one. It's always a good question. I hope I have a good answer for you. I got Tiffany and Tree. All the T's are representing tonight. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see what we got for you, Tiffany. Find out if you will be in a relationship this year. Obviously, I'm guessing you're not in a relationship now, but you're looking for one. This isn't not a terrible looking reading for that. I'll tell you that. The first thing I would say is, yeah, right now you feel like it's a burden to go and be looking for someone for a new relationship, which, that's always difficult. But what'll happen is you'll end up making a decision. You'll want to make a decision about something that's going to either one person or the other. You're going to have two choices. You have to decide between the two, and you'll probably want to sleep on it. It's something that you won't want to just jump into, because then you have to make your choice out of all of them. Out of maybe even more than one or two. So yeah, it looks like a relationship. It looks like once you get into that relationship, once you've chosen who it is you want, you've slept on it. Hopefully they don't have a whole lot of other options. It's not them that has the other options, but you're going to, like any relationship, you're going to need to work on it. This is a work card, as you can see. Everybody's here working. He's working on chiseling out this carving and stuff. So that's a work card. You definitely are going to want to work on the relationship once you do it. But yeah, I believe that you'll find a relationship by the end of this year. Hopefully not that long even. Hopefully. All right, so Tree, you had another bullying issue. You were just a bully magnet, unfortunately. I hate to hear that. So what does your job boss think of you after you reported a bully at work? So what does the boss think? That's always interesting. I know what my boss thought about me, and now I'm retired, so... Your boss thinks the world of you. He really likes you. Again, you've got the 6 of Cups coming in. You've got a 7 of Cups again. And we have the Emperor. All right, so you've got the world, he's happy. He's a celebration. It's a wholeness where he's happy with you for letting him know that there's been somebody that you've had to stand up to. And he's, he's probably is not going to give you a gift for it, but he is, looking at it like, this is, let me help you. Let me help you along now that you've had this issue with the bully. This is definitely bullying, though. This is definitely you having to defend yourself. You had a lot of choices in the matter. You could have reported her. You could have said something to her, or whatever. Whatever couple other choices you probably had. You probably you could have been in some type of an argument with her. You could have reported like you did, or it could have turned into something even worse. But then in the end, you went to your boss, and that's what the Emperor here is representing. Structure and stability, rules, control. That's the person you went to. So he's happy that you did exactly what you did. You went, you talked to him, made it known, and now he will take care of it from there. All right. Tiffany, now that Mercury is over, yes, it is, and we have full moon tonight. Full moon on Monday. When I said a relationship I would have to work on, I feel like it'll be Cameron because you pulled that card before. Okay, so it's a female boss tree. Same difference. The Emperor cards aren't always, just because it has a man on it doesn't always mean it's man or male or female. It could be, the Emperor is just representing someone who is stable and likes to follow rules. So yes, if it's a woman boss, she's thinking the same thing. All right, so Tiffany, good old Cameron. Yeah, I did. I pulled cards about Cameron before, and let's see what else we got going. Let's see what we got going with Cameron. And we'll start with that one since it came out. It must have something to tell us. Oh, oh my goodness. You got cards flying everywhere. Oh my Lord. Well, you've got the High Priestess. You've got Judgment. You've got the Sun. You've got almost all majors. You've got the Two of Rods. And let's put another one out there. And you've got the Lovers. Wow. You do. This is a major, major thing. That's why you have all major cards. The High Priestess is thinking within. You want to have some inner thoughts about this, about Cameron and stuff, before you really get involved, before that love relationship really starts. But you just want to look within yourself. Then you have Judgment here. Now the Judgment card is a rebirth. It's like a new phase. It's you starting all over. You get a fresh start. He's gonna have a fresh start. It's gonna be good for all of you, for both of you, I would say. And then you have the Sun. The Sun just means it's going to be successful. You're going to be happy. Everything's going to be good. Everybody's going to be happy with this whole thing. You may have to make a choice at some point. The road's gonna give you some different directions here, but you'll make the right choice and end up with Cameron. In love with Cameron. That's probably the best love reading I could give you. Does this microphone sound crackly? It's new and I've just hooked it up, and I'm hoping that I got everything done correctly. But I think it sounds pretty good. I get a little crackling in my headphones when I'm listening, but it seems to sound good. I think it's just the headphones that crackle. What does Anna think of you? Let's see. Let's see what Anna thinks. Do you work with Anna, or is she a friend, or is she someone you go to school with? I'm a little loud. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Definitely. Yeah, Tiffany, I hope he feels the same way too. I hope that works out for you. because it definitely seemed like that was a really good love reading for you. All right, let's see what... Oh, she's the same boss. Anna's the same boss. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what Anna's got to say, thinking about you. She's a boss. I hope you like this deck. This is a nice deck of cards. Very colorful. It really shows movement really well. So again, you've got the Seven of Cups here, which is lots and lots of decisions. So she feels like she has a lot of decisions to make when it comes to you, on what she can do with you, where she can move you, what type of job she can give you, what type of project she can do with you, or you can do with her. And whatever it is, whatever she decides to give you, you're going to be extremely satisfied with it. You'll have complete satisfaction. You can see where you're resting, and you've got your cats near you, and you've got family pictures there in the background. Absolutely, will you be happy with it? The Six of Cups again is, she'll be giving you something. She'll be giving you a project or something, not monetary. It's not going to be money. It's going to be more like something like a project, since it's work related. This may not be something you're really happy with, though. It may be something that you end up not being thrilled with, project-wise, and you may steer away from it. You may end up saying no and not taking the project, and giving up on that. You won't be giving up on your job, but you may be giving up on the project that she's giving you. So that would be what I would think on that, definitely. I like those Allison. I love the Tarot and Wonderland deck. It's very colorful, and it's very it shows a lot of movement, which is important when you're looking for stuff. You want to see that movement. All right, who else has a question? Yeah, you like the Rider-Waite deck better than Tarot and Wonderland. It's not for everybody, but I really like it. I enjoy it, which is kind of why I bought it. But Rider-Waite is easier, yes. Rider-Waite's a lot easier because that's like the standard. That's what everybody goes by. That's what everybody knows. People buy their first deck, and their first deck is almost always a Rider-Waite deck. There's so many Rider-Waite decks and so many Rider-Waite style decks that it, that's always something. It looks dark on your computer. It looks really good here on mine. And I'm also seeing it on YouTube on my phone, and it looks exactly the same as my screen, which is really good looking. If I do say so myself. It looks really good. It looks really bright. It looks extremely clear. We're going high definition at this point, so it's definitely a good look. You might just have to make some adjustments on your computer. All right, does anybody have another question before I turn cards over? it definitely looks very clear on my side. Which is good. Oh, Tiffany, you want to know if your mother's jealous of you? Oh, geez, that 5 again. The 5 and the 4. It's like we've seen these cards before, haven't we? All right, so here's the story with your mom. I think she's depressed. I think your mom is depressed. By the way, Tree, the colors are coming out phenomenal on these cards tonight. So, but anyhow, Tiffany, I think your mom is depressed. I think she's sad. I think she's, realizing that she's losing stuff. She's just not real happy, and that makes it so that she, is resting a lot. She's in bed all the time. If she's working, then she comes home and goes right to bed. If she's not working, then she's most likely just spending a lot of her time in bed. It looks like she's, she's not real willing to do much. She doesn't want to go anywhere. She wants to just hold on to her money, not do anything, not go anywhere, not be with anybody. And in the meantime, this depression and stuff like that is making her jealous of you and your friends, and that you have friendships, and that you have people that you want to hang out with and stuff that she doesn't have. She doesn't have that same thing. She's just interested in again, just rules and, control over things that she can, that have very strict rules to them. And that's, and that's what makes her jealous. I seem, she's jealous of you having so many friends, because she is not having that many friends, and she's not really happy at this point. So, that's what I see. Unfortunately, I don't see. I definitely see some jealousy. I definitely see where it's because you have friends and she's not real popular with friends. Does that kind of resonate with you, Tiffany? Yeah, look, she's so bitter. That's kind of where we went with that bitterness, unfortunately. Does anyone else have other questions? Is it just the two of you? This is great. You guys are you can get a ton of readings if you want. Don't forget, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. Never make decisions or anything like that based on something that I might have said or read in cards. It is just for entertainment. Please, if you haven't already, I know you two probably have, but like and subscribe. And if you're feeling really generous, you can always donate a little bit to me. Keep the channel going. I was able to buy, so I am able to buy new things to keep the channel going and get some better equipment all along. So, and to do that, you can go to paypal.me/nightreader326. Yeah, paypal.me/nightreader326. Night Reader 326. All right, so Tree wants to know what teacher think of me. He's protecting you. He's protecting you from other bullies. He's protecting you from all the bullies. All right, Tree, let's see. Oh, am I related to Tarot Oracle? No, not at all. No. But thanks for asking. He's a good guy. Sunshine, yeah, you absolutely have a reading. All right, so what does the teacher think of you? The teachers seem, they're hopeful for you. They want you to have a new start. They want you to move on. They want you to move on from all the bullies, all the bully issues and stuff like that. You're getting tied down by it. You're really getting tied down by that and dragged down into a dark place that you don't really want to go. It's not somewhere where you want to be. You're healthy. You're healthy in body and spirit and mind, and they're very calm and grounded. That's for sure. And then you've got the Knight of Swords on the end, who is very fierce and determined. They almost look like they could be aggressive. They're moving towards the calmness. They want to break up. This person here wants to break up the calmness. They want you to just move on from the bullies, move on from all the issues you're having with bullies, and then you'll feel better. It seems like you'll feel better here because of the star. Everybody feels better with the star. Hi, Ross. And again, hi, Sunshine. If you guys have questions, please put them down for me. What are Cam's feelings about you right now at this very moment? Ross, I see your question. All right, let me finish Tiffany's real quick, and I'll get to yours, Ross. Thank you so much for coming. Don't forget, all readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, Sunshine, I don't know Tarot Oracle personally. I do watch his live feeds. I understand why he always says about that things are for entertainment purposes only, because he doesn't want to get sued, and well, neither do I. So personally, that's exactly the reason. It was told to me by several different people that you got to always make sure you get that disclaimer out there. Again, please hit like and subscribe. You can click on the little bell so you get notifications when I'm online. And if you are interested in donating, please hit or please go to PayPal. You can go to PayPal and go to paypal.me/nightreader326. Again, see, we get a lot of the same. We're getting so many of the same cards tonight, and you see me shuffle, and I don't pick anything from the top. So, how's Cam feeling right now? Cam's feeling very inspired and excited about his life. Unfortunately, he's got some destructive patterns going on right now. Some stuff that's kind of working against him, and he needs to make a choice right now, whether it's you or the destructive stuff that's going on here. It looks like you may be saving for something. Hopefully You're saving for something, and he just has to come in and decide which way he's going to go. Look out across the sea. Decide which way he really wants to go. Take some introspection. Think about it. And right now he needs to then make a decision. So right now he has a decision to make. He may be doing something destructive or doing something that's not so great. Hey, Tio. And he needs to make a decision on that. So that's my reading, Tiffany. Yeah, Playboy Bunny, you can absolutely post a question. All right, so Ross, you want to find out if your mom's going to sell her house this year? We were talking about you before, Tio. Somebody wanted to know if I was related to you. Sunshine asked if I was related to you. I said no, we are not related. I said we've never met. But I do enjoy all your over 700 videos. Now, if you want to get into tarot, you go to Tarot Oracle on YouTube. He has over 700 videos, and they will teach you how to read tarot if you've never, ever even seen a tarot card. He's a great teacher and a really good guy. So, all right, is your mom, Ross, going to sell her house this year? Well, it looks like she's not real happy about it, that she even has to possibly sell the house. But she seems to be adventurous. She likes to follow her passions. She's very excited about life and what's going on. So even though she wasn't real happy here in the beginning about that she's going to be possibly moving or moving into a new house, it looks like she's changing her mind. She's easing into the idea, and definitely is looking forward to it. It's going to take her some work. It's going to take her some time and stuff like that. It's definitely going to take some work. Always takes work to get, look for a new house and find a new house and all that. But eventually it will come to her. As you can see here, this is like somebody bringing her a housewarming gift. And here's her new house in the background. There's a little barrier between her and the house, but there's a path that she can just follow right on up to it, and that's going to be her. That'll be what makes her happy. So yeah, I think she'll end up in a new house by the end of the year. All right. Sunshine, did you have a question? I see Michelle did. How will you do on your exam this week? All right, let's see how you'll do on your exam this week. These Annie K's are huge and my fingers are so small. Okay, see? All right, how will you do on your exams this week? Well, it looks like you're going to be in for some new emotions. You'll be thinking hard about it. You've got the Queen of Cups right there, who is very intuitive, very sensitive, and that'll make things, emotional for you, which may or may not help. That's for your exam. During the exam, it looks like you're going to be overshadowed by somebody, or someone's going to not be. I don't even know what the word would be. Not be happy that you're there, not be thrilled that you've been taking this exam. Not sure what the exam is for, so I couldn't say that. But it looks like, here with the Ace of Rods, you will move from one side to the other. Maybe a little rocky, maybe take a little extra balance. But again, I see taking the exam is going to be a struggle. It's going to be a bit of a struggle. It won't be the easiest exam in the world, obviously. They never are. And, it's going to be a bit of a struggle for you. So, I would say study hard. You probably know the material, but it's not going to be an easy test. It's not going to be an easy exam, that's for sure. All right, Sunshine. What did I mean? Destructive things, Tiffany? That you probably know already. If he's doing something destructive that's not good. Maybe there's someone else that he's has to break up with, that he's been with. Maybe it's, it could be a lot of different things. It could be, if you think about it, it's something that's not good for him. Let's put it that way. So that's all. That's what I would go with. Oh, it's a statistics and research exam. Yeah, study hard. That's not going to be easy. Definitely not going to be easy. All right. So Playboy Bunny would love a general love reading. Just general love. Are you in a relationship now? There you go, Michelle. Talk to Playboy Bunny. She's really good at statistics. So Playboy Bunny, are you in a relationship now? You're single. You're a single being. Got it. That sounds good. I switched programs tonight. I got a new microphone, and I'm not sure I like this program because I can't put any of my information up there that I used to have. I do like StreamYard. All right, general love. Since you're not in a relationship, you're going to have to work hard to find one. It's going to take a lot of searching. Excuse me. It's it's going to take a lot of searching for you to find love in this near future. You need acknowledgement. You want that acknowledgement of your emotions. You want, you want deep feelings. You want somebody with deep feelings, and it doesn't look, and you don't want to be in arguments and fights and drama. You don't want all that drama. Nobody wants all that drama. That's crazy. It's such a mess when you have drama in a relationship. So, so it looks like you want an emotional connection. The person you find is going to give you drama, and you're going to move away from it. The Eight of Wands is the movement card, and sure enough, you will move away from that relationship because drama is not what you want. That is for sure. So, all right. I hope that helps you a little bit, Playboy Bunny. All right. Sunshine, you did post a question, a general love reading for you as well. Okay. Hey, Jakari. You're welcome, Michelle. You are quite welcome. I'm glad to do it. Glad I can help. And hopefully I'm helping you guys with the readings, and you guys are helping me learn how to read better. So I'm helping you, you're helping me. It's definitely a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of situation. Sunshine. With a name like Sunshine, why would you need a general love reading? You have, again, I'll ask you the same question. Are you in a relationship, Sunshine? Are you in a relationship? Let me know. Because to start off, you have a the Knight of Wands is very adventurous, a very much of a risk taker. Okay, so just like Playboy, you're kind of on you're on your own also. Yeah, so hopefully you're not a risk taker, but it looks like you are. Looks like you kind of move into things. You're willing to jump into a relationship a little faster than you probably should. You have the Empress there. The Empress is always nurturing, life in bloom. I hate to say pregnancy, but yeah, that's the ultimate pregnancy card. But since you're single, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. But you will find somebody, and you'll have a lot of support when you do, and you'll take that leap of faith with them. If you take a leap of faith with all the support you have, you'll have a brand new start, a brand new emotional start, which will really be good for you. So don't take too many risks, because the pregnancy card is out there. But you move forward, take the leap of faith, and you'll have a great new emotional year. All right, Sunshine. That was good. That was not so bad. Jakari, you also want a general love reading on who you'll be in a relationship with this year. Jakari, again, are you with someone? Yes, Sunshine, that's what I say. Don't think of it as pregnancy. Think of it as nurturing and nurturing a new relationship, and life being in bloom, and not being so desolate. You want to get out there when the flowers are in bloom, like soon. The birds and the bees will be moving along. They'll be making their way in. All right, let's see. Jakari. Okay, well, Jakari, starts off really great. You're happy. Everybody's happy. You have everything you really want. Again, are you in a relationship now? Because if so, it looks like you're really happy in that relationship. If you're not in a relationship, I would say then you're probably happy. Unfortunately, you're happy in your single life at this point. You're healthy. Your finances are good. You're calm. You're grounded. But you will have some choices. You'll have choices that come to you. You'll have some different choices and stuff, and that'll be great. The only issue is, of course, after you've made your choice, it may not be the right choice, because you're most likely going to either they've got somebody else and you're going to be the third wheel, or it'll be the two of you and they'll find someone else and the other person will be the third wheel, and you'll they'll be happier with them instead. And unfortunately, then you'll have to move on. You'll be moving on, to a new beginning. Something new will start at that point, but it's not going to be this relationship. So you are probably, like I said, just happy where you are, and you might want to stay that way for a while. Or again, you have a lot of choices. If you make the right choice, then this may not happen. You've always got options, and that's what that Seven of Cups is saying. You definitely have options. So keep that in mind. Don't forget, all these readings, any readings you see on my site, anywhere, are all for entertainment purposes only. If you're here for the first time, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're feeling generous, you can donate to me at paypal.me/nightreader326. So keep that in mind. Anything I get through donations will just help me keep the channel going, buy some nicer and better equipment, like this nice new microphone I bought. Now I'm hoping I get some donations to pay for it before my wife sees the credit card bill. All right, let's see. Tree, you want to know what Peter thinks of you? He is an educational advisor that was not helpful to you. Okay, well, let's see what he thinks of you then. I'm guessing you kind of already know what he thinks of you if he wasn't very helpful. Yes, Cameron's going to choose you, I think, by the way. He's going to give up on whatever it is that he's doing that's kind of destructive and choose you. That was the choice he had to make in that reading before. All right, so we start off with the Page of Swords. You got somebody there who just doesn't think before they do stuff. They act before they do things. So treat, maybe that was the issue. Maybe you did something without thinking about it or thinking about the consequences. And, he's very structured. He's the emperor. He's very structured. He wants rules. He wants control. He wants all that, which makes you sort of upset and depressed. But you do end up, having starting new action, starting new something in school, and you end up very happy about it. Everybody ends up happy about it. He ends up happy. You end up happy. He probably wasn't helpful to you back here at the beginning because you did something, not to him, but you did something that was just foolish in general and not very well thought out. You didn't think about something long enough before you did it, and that's why he wasn't real helpful to you. Will Cameron choose you? All right, let's see. Like I said, or like I already said, Tiff, I think he will. I think he will choose you from the last reading, because that reading really ended up good with the lovers at the end. But we will go to Wonderland and see. All right, so he is going to. He's working on it. He's really working on choosing you. You are the one that he wants to choose. Just don't let him steal your heart. That's kind of what you're getting here. He's taking stuff. The Seven of Swords. Don't let him steal your heart. Just keep working. Just keep working on the whole thing. You got work here. You have work here. It's that's what it's going to take to get Cameron to come and stay with you. If you do all the work, you'll be happy. You'll have the family and you'll have everything. You'll have the border behind you, so that there's a wall behind you, so people don't stab you in the back. You certainly don't want that. And if you don't work on it, then you're going to end up kind of alone and depressed, sad, out here, just not sure what you want anymore. You'll have an option, but you've already had other options and you kind of threw those away. So it's not, it's not always something that you're going to be interested in. So you definitely are going to want to do the work, so you don't get your heart stolen, and you'll be happy. You'll be happy here if you've done the work to make yourself happy. If that makes sense. Oh, you're welcome, Tiffany. Thank you. I really always appreciate your questions. Like I said, if I'm helping you, that's great. And you're helping me. Hey, Shaker Maker. Good morning, Australia. How's it going out there? You are in fall right now, I guess. Since we're coming into spring, you're coming into fall. Thank you, Tiffany. I do appreciate it. It's nice that you come out and support me each day. So thank you. Does anybody else have any other questions? I probably have time for about one more, and then I'm going to call it quits. It's 7 o'clock here Eastern time, and I am hungry. All right, I'm watching chat, and I'm seeing nothing. So going once, going twice, and sold. All right, I am done for the night then. I hope you all had a good time. Thank you so much. Remember a couple things. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe. And if you were happy with your readings and enjoy the free readings and stuff like that, you can donate. It's paypal.me/nightreader326. paypal.me/nightreader326. All right. You all have a good night. I will be back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, and we'll do it again. All right, come up. You got all day. You got 24 hours now to think of some good questions, and I will see you all tomorrow, I hope. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.